Hey, what's going on YouTube? Another video for you guys as usual. I just wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind lately, and while my video is processing in the meantime, the title you can see is about being single. Now, a lot of people out there have different opinions about when it comes to being single, and I just wanted to give my opinion about it because a lot of people don't like to be single. I mean, I think it's kind of obvious that a lot of people out there want to be with somebody that they really like and they really care about, but a lot of times that I've noticed is a lot of people get into relationships in a bad way. Like, it's not really the kind of relationship that you'd even really want. And I think being single is a pretty cool thing. I think being single is really cool. I mean, sometimes it may not be the case, but to me, I think when it comes to being single, the fact of it, there's a lot of things that go along when it comes to being single. The first reason I can give is when you're single, you don't have to worry about a lot of the times when you see couples. Like, I think some people out there might be, because when you're single and you look at a couple, you're like, oh my god, I wish I had that kind of relationship. I wish that I had a significant other, like a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and I can spend time with them a lot like that. But on the other hand, when you are in a relationship, most of the time, your time is spent on that significant other, because it's pretty much like 50-50. But being single is a pretty cool thing too, in my view. Another reason I can give is that when you're single, you don't have to spend a lot of, like, you pretty much spend, I would have to say, a majority of your money. I was watching David So's videos and some other people's other YouTuber videos about being single, and I think that a lot of people just really rush too much about wanting to be in a relationship, rather than they can improve themselves much even better. I think for you guys out there, when you see a girl that you really like, you're like, instinctively, you want to go up to her, you want to talk to her, you want to be their boyfriend. That's the majority of what I think that guys really aim for. When you like a girl, you think, is like, you're just like, okay, I like her. I hope she likes me back. I wish I was her boyfriend. Or something like that in the case, if you're a guy. If you're a girl, it might be different because I don't really know how a woman's like mind comes when it comes to like liking a guy. But to us guys, I think we can agree that when you like a girl, your aim is pretty much to be their boyfriend, and that's pretty much the aim. And unless you're some guy who just wants sex, then go have sex with a prostitute. Don't ruin the good girl's life, something like that. Another reason, like when it comes to, well, I said, speaking of about the wallet issue when it comes to having a relationship and being single is the best thing, is that majority of the time you will spend for that significant other. You will spend for your girlfriend and or boyfriend. You'll spend for the movie dates, you'll spend for the times you go out to eat, you'll spend for the times that you are pretty much just like together for the time. And the thing about being single is that when you're single, you don't have to worry too much. Just really, you don't have to stress about the fact of like, oh, texting her in the morning or texting her at night or whatever the case may be. Like keeping it up, like, just, how do you say, like a schedule, pretty much. It's like pretty much like a schedule. When you're in a relationship, it's pretty much like a schedule. You list things down here and there, and you plan things together. Whether it be to go to the beach, to go to the movies, to shop together, to eat together, to make videos together. Whatever the case may be, that's what it is when it comes to having a relationship. And I think being single is pretty awesome. That's just how I see it. Because when you're single, you don't have to care too much about another person's like personal business. Like, you can do whatever you want. When you're single, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's your life. You don't have to. You're not dependent on some other person. You don't have to put your time forth to some person that doesn't probably even care about you. And I'll have to get to that on another video. But being single is pretty awesome in my view, because you don't have to worry too much. But there's gonna be downsides when it comes to being single, and I'm gonna probably make a video about that. But for this video, I just wanted to talk to you guys about the upsides about being single. I think another thing about being single is awesome is the fact that I'm thinking here, and it's an unedited video, so it's raw footage. Yeah, majority. I think no. That's one. That's two, three. I already said that. It's hard for me to explain, but I think a lot of you guys out there can agree about the conception about when it comes to being in a relationship, you have to pretty much put your time for them when you pretty much want to do your stuff too. And I think it's hard for us, for guys out there in general, to be in a relationship because a lot of people have commitment issues. I think when you're single, is that you just pretty much like for me, back then I used to like a lot of different girls. I used to like that girl, whatever, that girl, that girl, that girl. And me being single, I was just like, yeah, this is good, but I don't have to worry about the commitment yet because I'm not in a relationship. If I was a boyfriend to somebody, to a girl, then I would be committed, like, straight up. Like, if I like you, I'm gonna like you for that for that whole time. I'm not gonna do anything else. But I think a lot of people out there just really want to be with somebody. They just feel like, oh my god, I'm so alone, forever alone. I'm just gonna have a lot of cats and shit and live on my own and in the house and not be with anybody. But that's not the case. I mean, in due time, if you are really that person who waits, it's good. Like, it's unexpected and you're with that person. But people plan relationships and it's kind of funny. It's just like, what the fuck? I don't know. But I think to me, single is pretty cool. Being single is awesome. You don't have to worry too much. You don't have to spend too much. Because pretty much it's all on yourself. You can spend the money on yourself, whether it be for shoes, for a guy, clothes, shoes, video games, food, all that stuff. But a lot of people want that companionship, and they want that, I guess, well, they want sex too. That's probably going to be in another video. And for me, I'm not even planning on that because I'm still a virgin, so I don't really have to worry too much about that shit. And I think I made a video about that previously. But anyways, I just wanted to talk to you guys about why being single is awesome. I think being single is pretty cool. So I want to know your opinions though, you guys out there, girls out there. Do you like being single? Do you hate being single? Leave it in the comments. I like to know your opinions. So if you guys want to know if you want to ask me a question about life, advice, experiences, or topics for me to talk about, I'll be happy to make a video about it, and I'll put your name in the description. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, favorite the video, share with your friends, give the video a like, check out my links down below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So yeah, peace.